Okay. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this is working how I think it's working. I'm actually going to do a feedback loop real quick. So you're going to hear me twice. But I want to make sure it's working properly. So here we go. Test, here we go. Test, here we go. Sounds good to me. But, yeah, so I have my, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not actually recording my microphone audio through my microphone. I'm just recording it through, like, you're hearing it played back through my desktop audio, if that makes sense. So I'm hearing myself speak as I'm speaking. Very minimal latency, but you're just hearing my speech through my microphone speakers, which should hopefully resolve some issues with some of my voice getting cut out. I'll be able to repeat myself if necessary if the AI algorithm ends up cutting off one of my words. I'll be able to notice it. So, welcome for anyone who's here and stopping by. Let's go ahead and transition to this. I'm gonna throw on some music. I have the soundtrack from Steins Gate Zero now. I'm just gonna go ahead and play that. The other benefit of this too is I'll be able to know if the music is too loud because I can hear myself. So it's kind of a instant feedback I can get, which is convenient, but sitting in a noisy room on purpose because it's 4 a.m. and people are asleep, and so I wanted white noise. So you probably can't hear it because I've done a very good job of isolating the sound of my voice, but right. So we're back here to coloring again, and I was thinking about coloring the last... I should say, I haven't colored since before the new year, I think. So Happy New Year. Mine went decent, but I've kind of been a wreck. If I'm being honest with myself, I've kind of been a horrible, terrible wreck this past week. A lot of stress. My grandfather passed away, and his funeral is on Saturday, and I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to make it because it's literally how stressed I am. The anxiety has been palpable. I'm very good at hiding it from others, but it was so bad for me that I didn't even want to color because part of me wanted to stream, and it's just like, well, why don't you just color off stream? But part of me is I want to talk, and I don't want to feel like I'm talking into myself or to a void, even though if you want to call streaming like a void. But it's, I don't know, it's here, it's documented, it's more tangible, so it doesn't feel as empty. But I know I sound okay now, but just a couple of hours ago, if you talked to me, I would have been not in a good place, very much freaking out, and super anxious. I learned something today, though. Well, not today, actually, but I'm going to show you here. I have this black light I ordered sort of as a weird niche gift for myself. I'm going to turn down this audio. Look at this, instant feedback already working. But I got 2 different ones. I got one at 365 nanometers and one at 395 nanometers wavelength, or should I say frequency? No, that'd be wavelength, right? Frequency would be hertz. But I don't know if you could tell. Some of my colored pencils glow. I should get out of studio mode here so I can see. Can you see Mayuri's eyes? It just so happened to be the color that I picked. Mayuri's eyes glow. Like the green glow. See, this is a very actually dim light. 365, but her eyes. I could probably get here, I want to try to show it off. I'm gonna turn down the gain here. Ooh. You can kind of see it now. The music's making it sound very foreboding, but her eyes glow, which is very cool. Crank that back up. And there's a handful of colors in here that, like, if you look at them, I don't know if I'll be able to show this off. You can see specific ones are like very bright. Those are the ones that glow. So I have a cool subset of colored pencils. Also, the other thing that happened is I got two things. You'll notice that this one colored pencil I have, which was the skin tone, is sharp now. That's because I ordered this thing. It has a ratchet in it, so it's very easy to sharpen. So far it's worked very well for the colored pencils. So it was like $3 shipped, which is just insanity. I have not listened to any of the soundtrack yet. I have seen Steins Gate Zero, which I know is the Dark Timeline. But it ultimately leads into everything good. And my brain wants to correlate me saying Dark Timeline with my situation now. But the reality of the situation is my grandfather, who had passed away just these few days ago, my grandmother had passed away, his wife, around 2 years ago, which was around the time when my horrible anxiety started kicking in and showing its face for the first time. But you can thank that to traumatic experiences. So I'm probably going to have to look into, because my anxiety was so bad, and like sort of going back into the past to where I was, I'm probably going to go see about getting more therapy again. Just because I know I've been dealing with a lot, but it's a lot to handle for me right now. And yeah, that's just sometimes what you gotta do. So I know I'm like stable now, but earlier it's like I'm all bottled up. I wanted to like cry, but I couldn't. The feeling was there for like 5 seconds and went away, so I'm just all sorts of messed up. But I got this in the mail. My best friend had watched my stream, and he did an amazing thing. Look at this. So I was talking about getting like a system, and I was trying to think of one for a little bit, and I was almost thinking about marking the colored pencils I have with some sort of indexing. But look at this. They're all numerically indexed. They have names on all of them, unlike my other ones. But the other thing too is I was gonna like almost consider taking like a sticky note and like wrapping around it to get a sample of what it actually looked like on paper. The thing is, the beautiful thing about this set is it comes with a colored pencil tester sheet, which is absolutely amazing. I saw this and I actually couldn't like believe it, because I almost thought like what I did was almost, I don't know, just deviant or niche. I don't know why they're in the order that they are. Like 73 starts at the top left, but then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it starts. Yeah, and then it goes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're not in alphabetical order. And then it goes 10, and then it goes 77, 11, 74, 20, 19, 18, and then. Why. Are they in alphabet? No, they're not. Maybe. Colors? Brightness? Like hue values or something? This is white in the bottom right, but in the top left it's yellow, top bottom left it's yellow, top right's Van Dyke brown. Just like Bob Ross. I ain't no artist though. Well, I ain't no traditional artist. But yeah, that's the other thing that's a cool thing about my sharpener that I got. This is sharpener separate from this kit, but it has this dial on it that you can sharpen like more dull, or you can have it sharpened to a point. But cool little ratchet sharpener. It's worked well so far, and it's got a release. I think the main complaint of it, because I'm a very, very, very particular shopper when it comes to buying things, the shavings can get stuck on the right side because it like. Let's see if I can open this up without making a mess. Very carefully. It opens this way. So you would dump out the shavings like that. But so far it's appeared to sharpen things. I'm a little like apprehensive to use this because it seems so nice. I mean, look at all these colored pencils. There's like a whole set over here off to the right of the camera. You got all the colors. And they're like premium, you know. So there might be a point where I just like do that color sheet, but for now I had started Kurisu. Well, that was the other thing I was gonna do too, since we're just kind of talking here. So originally I was like trying to come up with a system to manage my colored pencils, and so I have this like it's like it's a test tube set. I think they're supposed to be shot glasses of sorts. I got it as a prize a long time ago. I just decided I wanted it as like a decoration. But I got it from a Dave & Buster's. Got a lot of cool things from Dave & Buster's. I got a tank. I was adamant about getting a tank. So they had a tank, an Abrams tank. I've yet to open it. Just because it's worth so much. It was like $50 for just, I don't know how many tickets it was, but it was like the most optimally expensive item to trade in. But let's go ahead and get started here. I believe I've done my Yuri skin tone with this colored pencil because it was dulled out ridiculously. And I probably should. I'm gonna close this over here. But yeah, it's all sharpened now. I think I did the flat tip, which you can tell it's not fully sharp. It's got a flat tip. So we're gonna go ahead and do Kurisu's skin tone. I'm just gonna do it the same color since it's this colored pencil works. You know, why not? So we had already talked about Kurisu's eyes sort of being off. So I don't want to spend forever trying to be like, oh, let's look at the new colored pencils and spend an hour trying to figure out which one's the right skin tone, and then end up making a poor decision anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and use the one we have. There we go. Is one of those weird words that got cut off from the algorithm. Yes, and use. So I've noticed a lot of them. I guess it's because it makes like a hissing sound. That would be similar to... I guess it's not too dissimilar from the white noise in my room. But it's interesting to hear myself talking. It's an ever so slight processing delay, which is... it's alright. It's not too disorientating, but it's... I guess you could almost consider it comforting, because I hear myself speak, so I don't have to sound so... Because before, when I'd be talking out in the room, my voice kind of felt very muffled. So now I don't have that feeling anymore. So yes, both disorientating and comforting at the same time. A very, I don't know, unique situation. It presents itself as a paradox, which that word fits me very well. If you ask my best friend, one of my best friends, about what I am, paradox fits extraordinarily well. Mainly it's because, I don't know, I almost put myself in that position. I like exist on both sides of the coin, if you want to think about it that way. I usually just find ways to think about things, and my behaviors reflect those things, where I'm able to adopt both the radical sides of something to think about, if that makes sense. It doesn't pick up my little ums. That's the other thing too. I don't know if I wanted to make that dark. There was a lot of decision making to be had. So we got her ear as well, and I wasn't sure whether or not something should be lighter or darker. But we've got most of her skin tone here. She's looking a little bit more normal, outside of, the areas that are just not colored in yet. Yeah, there's some areas here that I clearly were like, I was trying to color in, but it just wasn't getting the work done. So now that we're nice and sharp, we can go ahead and fill this area in. Oops, I got a little bit of the onto the black there. I don't think I colored this in here. If I did, it's very muted. Very light, very light. Another one of those words, trimmed off. Yeah. So I know I did want to go over all this again. I'm gonna reorientate myself because... Oh, can I do this? Ooh. Let's scoot in nice and close this way. I just raised the... Because I felt like I might have been hurting my wrist in the position I was in, but I just raised the... my seat hand rest things. I don't know what you'd call it. The hand rests. I hope I'm not speaking at a weird cadence. It might be possible because of the sort of feedback I'm getting from my own voice, so I'm trying to speak more naturally, but I have a slight feeling it is slowing my words down, sort of like processing it. But I guess if it gets too bothersome, I can always just go back to the way I had it. Not hard at all to do. Is that part of the song? It's not like a... Almost sounds like a Skype ringtone, but I don't use Skype or anything like that, so... It's like something echoing very silently in the background. Alright. I always like look back into like the camera. It's just like on the page, it's like, oh, look how colorful it is, and the camera's like, it's actually kind of a dull picture. Okay, I know I had a particular color of this that I used for, oh, did I? I had for shading. I want to use that same exact color, so we're going to the old, oh, shizer. I used this for my, the jacket of Kurisu. I know that much. The color tone I would have had would have been more brown. Gosh dang. This thing is like, it deforms as I pick it up, you can see, so... I don't have the best grip, and I don't want to be too loud. I hope it hasn't been terribly loud for yourself. Let's go ahead and just put this up on a stop. I'll do it off of the screen. Just want to be careful about it. Oh boy. I'm going to go back to a little bit of small samples. I'm going to try to minimize this as much as I can so I can actually focus on completion, coloring things. I have a nasty habit of sort of getting things very, very, very far and then not completing. Ooh. That's the thing with the soundtrack, not having listened to it. You'll have to keep in mind that some of these tracks may be a little bit more intense. It's very much brown. It's a nice little darker peach. Yeah, I think that works. Is there anything that was... This was it, right? Oh, I just did. Yes, it was. So I'm going to put this one over here, a little loud here. And of course the music quiets down. Way too orange. Away you go. Yeah, too orange. And you're gonna be too orange as well, aren't you? Of course. So, in the test tube, out of the test tube. Let me go ahead and do something small here, just to make sure, like, well, I guess your ear. Maybe it's a little too, actually, it's not bad. If I go with a brown a little bit over it, maybe it'll darken it. Maybe I should try that with my Yuri skin. Let's try that. We'll do right here. which we already kind of have, but I'm going to see if I can't up the contrast a little bit. What does this remind me of? Super Mario or something? This track. Yeah, we've already gone over this quite a bit, you can tell. Something of a very similar tone, if not the same exact color we used before. I'm gonna go with this brown now. As opposed to the black. I think I shaded over with just black. Very subtly. That sounds like Mario Party or something. Mario Party was like... I never really played it, but I loved playing it when I was like very young, and you know, people had their N64s and like, you'd have like a sleepover and be like, oh dude, Mario Party. It was one of those games where, I don't know, I just really enjoyed all the little mini games and stuff. The ending was always like a giant RNG fest though. You know, whoever was in first would have like 5 stars or something, and then it'd end up getting stolen, and then all the bonus stars would come out, and be like, you know, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Okay, I think I like shaded this dark, but this should have been just gray, because that's her eye. We'll stick to just this brown straight up. I don't know if I needed to... It's weird, like the color mixing. It's not really mixing, it's just sort of shading it together. The thing is, this is like, this brown on its own, it's like, well, it's too brown, so I don't want to overdo it, you know? I guess that's why we do the first layer like this, because it's still very close in skin tone. Just a little bit more orangey. I think this is, shadows shouldn't be, you know, you want some desaturation usually. I can't think of really anything shadow would bring out the colors more than an area that's like super bright. Just like thinking back to real life, you know. What color do I make Cursu's nails? I never considered that. I'm not a big fan of like long fingernails or like, I don't know. I don't want to say painted fingernails, but painted fingernails are fine. But, usually it's like, unless you're going for a very distinct look, usually I just find it sort of just distracts, you know? But, you know, I'm not a fashion kind of guy. I never was. I've worn the same dang shirts that I've worn for, goodness, who knows how long. Did I color this? Not very deeply. It's the problem with the skin tone being so... yeah, I did. I definitely did. Compared to her shirt now, I'm looking at it. I checked my closet the other day, and I had a shirt. I wore it, I believe yesterday. It was an extra small, or excuse me, an extra large, but boy's size. So I've had that shirt for like over a decade easily, but it's still in amazing condition, you know, and it fits me very well. I know some people like go through shirts and I don't know, anything that I use, I just get so much mileage out of it. It's ridiculous. Just look at my Super Cloud Bill runs. Oh, you can't even hear me laughing. I'm chuckling. But, you know, I don't even need a jetpack. I love the jetpack, but I don't need it. I probably should come back to that at some point, even just as even if it's stressful, it might be a stress reliever because, it's something to focus on really hard. And the way my brain works, if I have like an adequate distraction, that's kind of what I need, is something focused. Almost something like extremely intense, but also something that has sort of like a flow to it. Thumper is a good aspect of that game. I know I wanted to make this like really dark. There's starting to be a slight mismatch in color to me. Color shade. Purse is looking just fine though. But, could I have the camera down more? I guess I could pull the camera down a little bit. Let's see. I wonder if that would... I'm physically moving it down. Actually might get in the way. I can easily pull it back up. It's just on an arm. The other thing is, too, is it's not exactly... Oopsie daisies. It's not exactly lined up, is it? That's lined up on my table vertically, and no. Close. It's close. I'll turn up that music volume a little bit. Very quiet. Okay, well, I have to decide what I want to do here. I think I'm going to go over... I had like a gray I used. Let's be careful here and not make the same mistakes. I hit a dull... grayish silver... I've got this real shiny one. Was it this? I feel like this is one of those... like chromic colors. Maybe more along the lines of to glow or something. I'm looking. I'm just like actively, oh look, oh, you can fit right in the box. It's art. Can you find the gray? I sure as hell can't. Alright, no more Dora the Explorer. Where's my darn... Wait a minute, that's like another chromic gray. Chromic was even the correct expression. Is there gotta be like a more flat gray, isn't there? There we go. Look at that, that's flat. Flat-ish. See, that word wouldn't have come across. It wasn't muted. Oh, it's trying to... It doesn't like the S's. I'm a snake. I'm a rattlesnake. Let's see here. That's the dull. We've got the light chromic silver, which is very... much like chromic silver, and then the dark. The dark. Okay, well, I think let's say this is her jacket. Well, not her jacket, but her blouse. So, with her arm of her jacket being over it, I would imagine it'd be quite dull in color. I still have no earthly idea what the hell this thing is. I'm gonna say it's like a chair or something, but... I do not know. I do not know. Yeah, this is... similar. I guess I could like go over specific areas that would probably be shaded. If I want to get really, really clever, I can start like, I don't have to adhere to the lines, you know? I can shade wherever the heck I dang please. Like right here, you know? Under her hair. Get that real 3D effect going in. Because, yeah, otherwise the shading just feels like it would be off. I feel like this would be shaded. Maybe this whole thing under here would be shaded. Definitely under here. Some will be darker than others. This gray doesn't really pop too much. It's very light gray. Hey, okay. Right, well, they're actually looking pretty dang good. Looking pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. I want to like go about this background. I can never like picture the backgrounds adequately. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Ooh, what we should do. Well, we can under the eyes. Under the eyes. Just a tiny bit. I think I've already done this before. Okay. This area, I mean, this would make more sense, right? This area would be dark. Why wouldn't it be dark? Where did I do a no? It's like, did I do a dumb thing? It's like, did I like color this with a weird color? Alright, because I feel like under her arm would be darker compared to over her arm. Oh, okay, wow, I struck. You can see that spot. I struck paper where it had not been struck before. And the music reflects the travesty. Okay. It's still so bright. Is that why? If I had like better lighting. When I was doing film stuff when I was younger, I had like, I mean, I still do have them, but I have like no good way of setting them up. I'd have like clamp lights and stuff, so I wonder if I could have some sort of setup where this would actually look okay. I do have like a little desk lamp that's there, and I'd have to figure out how to plug a whole bunch of stuff in. Such a hassle. Alright, well, let me see. Here's like a chromic brown. Ooh, that's very brown. I don't want the background to look shiny though. I want the background to be flat as flat can be. It needs to look like nothing. Oh. What's this? A handsome family picnic, woefully underpopulated by bees. A large influx of bees ought to put a stop to that. Alright. I know this is like supposed to be, whatever. Jeez. Is that? No, I didn't do this one. I did the same one twice. This is a very flat brown. I guess I can do these bars as like a brown. I'm picturing this as kind of like one of those dojo, I don't know what you call them. It's like those Japanese sliding doors. So it's probably going to do that. I'll make the bars a little bit more brown, or tan. I'm going to take a drink. And then I'll probably go over everything with like black. Didn't pick up the K. Blop. Oh yeah. Yajo. Is it Hajo? I can't remember. The scientist in Zero. She's a nice character. I didn't think it'd be. That's the thing. I usually like look at things and like I'm turned off to them. I was eyeballing what was it? There's a game called 100% Orange Juice that I have in my Steam library that seems like, hey, you know, you should check this out because it's in your library and the algorithm thinks that you'll like it. Based on other players that, you know, enjoy the games you enjoy, you kind of like this. And I kind of look at it and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I had the same instincts about my best friend that I met when I first met him. I was like, I don't know. Maybe we're not going to get along. And then he ends up being like, you know, a really awesome dude. So, I think, I don't know, I'm in a battle right now with myself. My brain is twisting itself against me. My instincts are, well, they're twisted. A lot of the things I get a gut feeling about are negative, and I need to find a way to reorient myself to make them positive again. I'm a very imaginative person. I create all sorts of stories and worlds, and I don't share them with anybody. I've done a lot of little projects, even some big projects, and they sit, and nothing happens with them. I've never shared them, and, well, I have shared a little bit of them, but part of it's out of fear of, because some of the stuff is like, you know, it's embarrassing to share stuff you've made if you like creative work, because it's like sharing a vulnerable part of yourself, but it's also just a form of perfectionism. And also the other thing too is I want to make money. I'd like to make money off of it. And you know, just sharing stuff out in the open is well, it's free, isn't it? But okay, so this is so far I've made everything brown. Now I'm wondering for like a lighter tan brown, but I don't want to make it like their skin. I could make it like their skin and then go over it with black. Just to, you know, darken it up. I'm grabbing a few here. Let's take a look. Small sample. What can we do with the colors we have before us? Sigma says, I don't know, a lot. That's kind of a nice, yeah. I don't want to make it freaking yellow. It's kind of an orange. Should I just make it like a... Should I just take that other brown that I had? This brown? I probably should. I'm gonna do that. Where was that other brown? I think it was this one. Almost certain it was this one. Yes, okay. So it shall be done. Yeah, I don't have to whittle anymore. Whittle away the, yeah, it looks alright, it's fine. I don't have to take a knife to the colored pencils anymore to sharpen them, which is almost a little sad. But it's hella convenient to just sharpen them. Almost 5 a.m. My one roommate will be up soon, which to me is insanity. I have no idea how he does it. I have no idea how anyone does it. I cannot function. Period. I think I used to, not anymore. Just cannot do it. My body will not allow me. I will get terrible anxiety. My nerves will be shot. And, but I do have sleep troubles. I tried doing things about it when I was good. I was like, you know what, I'm feeling good. This is the time. This is the time. I gotta use it now. I gotta maximize it. Let's go get things checked out. Let me go get a doctor. Let me go get a sleep study. And, of course, it goes horribly. And, yeah, it just triggers a whole bunch of bad stuff. And just a lot of stuff that... One of those things, it's like, I should do it again, but I don't even feel capable of doing it. Not to mention with the friggin' pandemic and all this stuff going on. I'm just trying to get through the day, you know? I need something hopeful. I need like a hopeful motivator to drive me with purpose. Something I can really look forward to and put my heart and soul into. And I could say that with my one writing, my book, but I don't know. It's a really, 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 really big project. It's daunting, you know. And what you do with daunting stuff is you break it down into smaller pieces, divide and conquer. It's like that book I have with cognitive behavioral therapy. I've hardly looked at it, even though I should, because it'll help me manage my moods, hopefully. You know, I'm talking about therapy and whatnot. Going over an evidence-based approach. You know, it's just hard to get involved in stuff when it's daunting. Not to mention when you're just in a terrible mood. I know some people struggle really bad. I know I did for a period of time. And I don't want to get there again. Because that's how I woke up on New Year's. I woke up nauseated, and I was like, oh no, 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 no. This is how everything started. And of course my mind wants to go to all these horrible, horrible, horrible scenarios. Because part of my problem is I suffer from hypochondria, health anxiety, after going through what I've been through. And so anytime there's something wrong, you're like, oh God, oh God, oh God, please don't let this be something bad. Please don't let this be something bad. Please just let it be something small. Let me just have a small stomach ache. Just ate bad or something. And, oh jeez, this is looking like Kurisu's hair a little bit. Alright, now we're gonna come back to the brown. I'm gonna go over it again with black. And hopefully it'll be a distinguishing factor. But yeah, you get scared and it just anxiety can cause you to make you even more sickly feeling. Okay, I don't know what these... It's like X here is. I think these are like little books or... Do not know, but we're gonna color them the way that I'm seeing them. Try not to put too much stock into it, you know? Because it's the background. So basically I'm just gonna do all of this is gonna be brown. Just brown. In fact, we're just gonna go in here. That's gonna be brown. The color for all colors. Brown. That's what happens when you start mixing a bunch of colors together, right? It just turns brown. Contrasting colors, brown. All the colors, basically brown. Black or brown. So, hopefully it won't pop too much. I kind of went over that area a little too much. Gosh dang it. That's what happens when you're trying to be precise. Now I gotta go over this mysterious amoeba area. I still have no idea. Still no idea what it is. I realized that it's probably quiet. I cranked it up. This is, might have gone outside the outline a little bit. Yeah. Let's get all this area too. All this area. Jeebers creepers. Okay. Let me find ourselves a black. Also, let's grab like a blue. Like a red. And a green. RGB. Yeah, dark green, dark green, dark green, dark green, dark green. That should be dice dark green. And I want to say another tannish brown. There's this one. I don't know. Decisions. similar. It's always similar. Blue. Green. Red. Yeah. It's not as red as I anticipated, but we're gonna color these sort of that. Maybe they can all be like a tan. I can make them like labels or something, like blue. Maybe they should all be that color. And what color light around it? Whatever. Arg. Yeah. Gives it a little something, something. Another. Because the red I'm using is not even red like. Crayola. Orange, red. How's that looking? This one a little bit. Good. Now, so I guess this will be red. This should be a different color. I don't know. Why not? It's done. Let me just put this over here. And I'm like, oh, careful. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. This wall is gonna be like, ooh, can you hear me? You can hear me coloring. You can hear me coloring when I'm speaking. Because it's not picking up, well, because it is picking up the white noise. Ooh, I guess we're gonna have to I'm gonna go over this a second time, maybe with either brown or black. So the background should be dark. Well, and it's just really dark, I just don't want it to pop more than the characters are. Just kind of this area too. I'm coloring it. You can't really see what I'm coloring, can you? Allow me to resolve that issue. Coming a little bit closer to me. Lift. This is our page. Sawarudo style. I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've never seen it. But I have never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think I've caught one random episode, like, on television. Old episode. Did not understand it. Yeah, did not appreciate it. It's boring and slow. But I hear it's one of those shows where once you get to like the third season, which is kind of dumb, right? But like you're so invested, like you're hooked, because you've actually spent time to learn the nuance of all the characters and stuff, and you actually understand what the interesting stuff is all about. But when you're new to it, you can't really see because you haven't really been involved. Steins Gate does this a little bit. You have to learn who the characters are. The show comes off very strange at first. And then it gets really good. Because it's like, okay, you know who they are. Well, let's go. You wanted to get to the meat. Here it is. I still don't know what this darn amoeba is. Is it jacket? Is it not? I guess if I color it brown, you can picture it either way. This reminds me of Brave Fencer Musashi. I love that game. The original PlayStation 1. It's one of my favorite games, probably of all time. I guess we can do this sort of like this brown too. I was gonna go straight for black, but didn't want it to look like my Mary's hair. We're doing alright. Some of these areas, why the heck not? Light reflects, it bounces around. Okay, let's get ourselves a decent background here. Let's darken her up. Darken. Black. Logic. So far, this soundtrack hasn't been as distinctive for me, but that's alright, no biggie. I still very much enjoyed it. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. Ooh, I don't know. Well, we're already committed, so... I'm just gonna go everything with black. Darken it up. The black is really oppressing. Well, I mean, that's kind of what we wanted, wasn't it? Isn't it what we wanted? It always gives it that smeared look that I think looks nasty, though. Especially with this particular type of color. I'm gonna leave that alone, I think. Okay, I'm gonna come this way. Try not to... It's working okay. We just have to cover the whole thing. It looks splotchy because it is, we've only done so much of it. Once we get it going, it should look a little bit more even, a little bit more uniform. I just have to make sure to keep a consistent pressure, and distribution. And maybe hand movement where I can. Oh boy. But it does darken it up. It's just compare the two. I have to do this one now. I've never really done a background before. So, this is our first foray. Oof. It's like starting to change the direction up. That's why I always try to keep going in the same direction, except it's hard to cover ground quickly when you're moving in such short strokes up and down, like towards the edge. The horizontal edge. It's not terrible. Actually, yeah, no, it kind of helps them pop a little bit. What probably would have been best is instead of doing all of this weird color mixing, I could, try to find a more singular color that, just sort of match that to begin with. Because I do have that new set. So maybe that's what we should have done. That's alright, we are in it now. Can I do these? Yeah. Might as well. I mean, if it's in the background, I guess it should look consistently like it's in the background, so... Everything in the background is going to have this dark shadowiness to it. If I wanted to get crazy, which I don't know how I would do it with all the lines being there, I could fake it. Just have like a sort of pseudo depth of field and blur the background lines. Could still technically do it, but it'd be very difficult. And I don't want to try to go overboard. It's turning out okay. I'll follow the Bob Ross example, There are no mistakes. Just happy little accidents. But an accident is kind of like a mistake, isn't it? We're getting her done. It's gonna look good. I can jump to my perfectionist ways if I want to. Isn't that kind of what we're avoiding? Not avoiding necessarily, but trying to better manage it, I do kind of like the very peacefulness of the soundtrack. It's had a lot of different feels so far. It's kind of like got like a braid. I'm gonna redo her hair, but I figured that might have been dangerous. Now the question is, so they got this dark area up here, right? subset over here to my left. Oh, actually, I'm just going to put this in this container. Where's that? I don't know. I just want to have them on hand. Okay. Let's go through. So we had Oka Bay. We had, okay, well, I'm gonna pull this up even more. Whoa there. Bilbo. Ah, yes. Fancy meeting you here, good sir. Why, thank you. You're looking ravishing as ever. Oh yes, I've spent all night, perfecting my swagger. Oh, indeed. It shows, good sir. Why, thank you. You're such a gentleman. This is what I feel like this song is. Just a high society, you know, pedantic type of just self-absorbed luxury. I need to pay more attention to these. What am I even looking at here? I got this one, Mayuri, Oka Bay. Got Dari, beautiful Mayuri. I don't think I used the same glow on her eyes here. I could make this all black. To see how that looks. To make her really pop. Actually, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna make this black. If it ruins it, you know what? It's fine, because it's not like I'm gonna go back through these and like be like, oh my gosh, my beautiful artwork, and hang it in my $1 billion mansion because I'm whiskey. It's not like I'm doing this for like a commission or something. This is just a book, and I'll look through it again, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember I went back and it looked so good, and then I colored it black, and then it looked terrible. Or maybe it'll look just fine. But, just don't you think it needs to be dark? Just everything, just color it all black. Maybe this should be a little bit different, but maybe I'll do black first, and then colors underneath it, so it'll be more muted that way. I did the black here though. Look how I did black for like these shadows and stuff, and it turned out rather well. Might have done it here for her purse too. Did it for her fingers, and that's all black. I love this picture. Now I'm just coloring myself to be apprehensive about making this black. But I look at it, and it's like, you know, she's kind of just in this void. Am I making the void just a black void? Yeah, probably, but you know what? We're in it now. Oh. Yeah, it'll help her pop. Why not? Kind of reminds me of Toho again. Okay. Oops. That's the danger. It's like, oh, I'm gonna rotate my colored pencil. And, comes in real dark. Oh boy. Yeah. Going to try to keep these strokes consistent in direction, as I said before, and stick to it as much as I can. I went over onto her finger. Dang it. Blast. It's a dangerous game. Hopefully the results will be well worth it. It's difficult to hum too, because it's like, I don't know if the voices really hit my vocal range without a little bit of power, and I don't want to be loud. If that makes sense. Senses. How are we looking? Some areas are darker than others. We're doing our best. Is it helping? I mean, if you like cover the other areas, it should look more popped. The difference is probably minimal. What is this? I guess we just continue on. That was a fun little track. I think it's helping a little bit. Just standing out. Although, it probably could stand to have a little color in it. Just a smidge. We could try doing what we did before. Starting with the darks. Going with the heaviers. I like this foreboding tone. Struggle is the name of the track. Struggle. Something, I guess, that matches my vibe a little bit. I can't help but feel guilty about sometimes because, yeah. So many other people are going through so many other things that are devastating. I hear stories of people getting, their lives flipped upside down. And it's just, I don't even know how I would be in their situation. It's so hard to deal with. I do have to accept that I am going through quite a bit. As much as you don't want it to affect you, it does. Just, it's rough being out of equilibrium with it. Because when before, maybe I'd be able to deal with it a little bit. It's just my body doesn't want to let me. Staring so much. Okay. Gotta blink. But, yeah, it's just the thing, it's even like just talking, like, oh yeah. I'm struggling doing bad stuff. Stuff is rough. This is before the same feeling. This is loud, isn't it? The same feeling before that I was like kind of avoiding talking about. I was like, oh, I'll do it. Maybe I'll do coloring today. And like I'm thinking about it, and my decision-making process is being affected. Like even my day, it's like. But I think about it too much. Like, even from the day, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll color today. And there's even so many points where it's like, I probably should have colored, or could have colored, or would have colored. I don't know. But I just didn't want to face it. And I'm still having trouble facing it. Whatever it is I'm facing, this feeling, this pent-up emotion, this anxiety. Ooh, this is Suzuha's theme. Freaking love Suzuha. I love her theme. I love her character. It's like even like I'm always concerned about presentation and optics, and so it's like I didn't think about it like today, which is always the way it goes. It's always the thing I don't think it's gonna be ends up being the thing. Which maybe is one of the reasons why I feel so apprehensive about things all the time, because I'm always trying to figure things out like a big Rubik's Cube. And the very presentation of my sleeve being on screen is something that I've paid thought to. This shirt wasn't part of that thought, but it's the shirt that's here now. Before I was like, what color, what kind of fabric would look okay on stream? What is even that? What does it even mean? I think I might have looked weird with wearing just this, just like Under Armour on screen. So this looks more like a shirt. I don't know. It's a dumb thought. It's one of those things. One of those things that my brain just decides to be like, you know what? This deserves a little attention, doesn't it? Why? I don't know. Don't you want to look good? For who? For your stream. But for what? What do you mean? What does that even mean? I don't know. Just don't look bad. It's my damn shirt. Alright, there you go. It looks marginally better. The picture looks more full, but I'm just wondering, it needs color. We should probably leave it alone while we can. It's another one I'm just gonna call good. But I do like this one a lot. On to the next, shall we? We do have this one. Let's start on this one. But, I don't know. This one's decent. It's another Kurisu and Mayuri. Kurisu and Okabe. Kurisu and Okabe. We've got two on this one. We've got Swimsuit, Paris, Mayuri, and Kurisu. This is an image you can find online, which I probably just end up trying to make. But I do love their expressions. There's the one we did earlier. Actually, wow, that actually looks really good. That looks really good right now. It's like when I came back to it, I didn't realize. It's like until I left, took a step away and came back. It actually looks phenomenal. It's not even paying too much to listen. I mean, so when I look at it and see, the background kind of looks, but that's really good. So does it look even better sideways? Is it because of like white balance or something? It's nice. Okay. Kurisu, Okabe, Mayuri, Okabe. Ooh, Ferris, Suzuha, and Kurisu. This is like the best one of Suzuha. Here's one just a straight Kurisu, which is like... There's not much work to be done, because this is black. Just a shade of gray, I should say. This is just that jacket color. Red, blue, and then her hair is the most complicated. Well, her hair and her eyes, and then just skin tone. Then obviously we have the envelope, and, if we want to do shading in the background and stuff like that, but this one would be really easy to just knock out if I wanted to knock it out. Ooh. Do Mayuri and, he's in a Rukako. This would be like a purpley black. Right? That kind of like ghostly goth color. Basically, yeah, just black, bluish, purpley black, bluish, purpley black. Just use that one thing that we've been using, skin tone, to knock it all out. It's devious Okabe. Here's the cover. We got Suzuha on it, real tiny in the center though, the center of everything. We got Daru hiding in the back. This one's nice. Look, it's even got Steins Gate. It's just cut off. You can even tell it just like this trimmed from something. Ooh. Maybe we'll do this one. Just to do something different. We have Moeka. And I forget his name. He's a CRT guy. Oh, and look, down here in the corner. There's 3 characters. Daru. This one could be good. So far in between these two. Just to have something different. This one is... I mean, it's like the pop star version. So I don't know how we would go about doing this, because honestly I have no idea what colors I would even use. Oh, she's even got like a little Upa thing. Like, yeah, I don't know if it's like... I don't know, I don't want think too much about it. It's a little bit more of a risque picture, if you want to even call it risque. Got the whole gang here. The gang's all here. SpongeBob reference. Right. Ooh. So you could put a crazy background in if you wanted to. Most of these are vertically oriented. This one could be nice too. It's just like an opposite shot of that other one though. Luca. Ooh, this one's a very, very wide shot. Yeah, most of these are like landscape. I guess that makes sense. 16:9 aspect ratio. There you go. There's another one. Just Daru. One color, hair, hat, shirt. Bada bing, bada boom. There's like a Shojin. Song version. Yeah, what is up with this cleaver? I don't... Is this when he's starting to get threats? And he's freaking out? I don't remember this in the first show. Like, I don't remember these two coming up. I mean, this just might be a random picture. Why someone made it, I don't know, but, you know, it's a shot. I just don't remember. Like, is that even a cleaver? It could be like something dumb. Like a spatula or something. I feel like him swinging around a cleaver would have been, unless it's like him just not realizing it, it's like a little throwaway moment. Not as serious, you know, that first foreboding moment where they're like, something's going on with Okabe. No, he's on edge. And obviously when they have a freaking time machine. Was that it? That was the whole thing. That was the whole soundtrack. Not as, let me go ahead and save this. Ooh, it's lifting on its own. Steins got Zara. There you go. I still do like the, I guess it's playing now. The original. It's work from the back. Mary Ferris. Daru Mayuri. And Daru Okabe. Kursu Okabe. Yeah. Back to the Doctor Pepper. Okay. Well, I think with that pop, after all that non-color, now you can really see the color. You know what I mean? It's like, oh look, black and white. Boom. Beautiful. I do want to do this one. I just want to color Suzuha, and if this picture is a little noisy, there's so much to this. I don't know. We could do one of these quickies. There was that other one with Dario, it was just Cursu here. Debating. What was this one, and the one after it. No. Maybe this is the one we'll do. Mr. Braun, that's what his name is. Mr. Braun? Yeah. Alright. Maybe I'll take a short break here and use the bathroom. And then we can get started on this one. Oh boy, alright. And I probably should, like, revise some of my stuff. Oop, hear me punching the microphone around. Because, this is like a more chill format, and all my other stuff is for my, like, gaming stuff. It's also loud. See, the feedback thing works. Alright. I might not even be able to go to the bathroom. My roommate might be. Let me listen. You know, it's honestly almost impossible to tell. Because, the white noise thing I have in the room is so effective. But I almost... Actually, you know what? I can still go to the bathroom. We have a spare bathroom. It's just in the basement. I wouldn't even call it a bathroom. It's just kind of just a toilet. But, it works. So I might just do that. So anyways, we're going to be right back. And, I guess I'll jump into this one if I'm feeling really up to it, and I might even do something on stream, like play something. There's a couple of games I picked up during the Steam sale that I want to play, which, when I want to do something, I should capitalize on it immediately. But I don't even think I downloaded the one game. I don't think I have, so it's not like I could just jump into it. I guess I could download it and come back, but... Okay. So let me go ahead. What the heck? That shouldn't have played. I muted it. I didn't want the line. Whatever. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna set a timer. I know this is set for 2 minutes, but we're gonna set it for 3. Alright, I'll be back. That appears my 3-minute time. My cat's now meowing. Excuse me, I had to cough. My 3-minute timer was inadequate. Okay. Now that people are awake, the cat's like, feed me good food. Usually when he gets up, he feeds with the good stuff. So she's always ready, you know, for people to get up. She'll meow and meow and meow when it's starting to get daylight out. It's still very dark. Very cold. I do not like the winter. It's one of the reasons why my anxiety and stuff is so bad. This is one of the nice things. I can like sigh. I can like sigh into the microphone and not have it be so terrible. Maybe I should. I have a granola. Look, a granola bar. I think I should take a snack break. I'm gonna do snack break. Can I add like a little outline? Black. Crank it up. Snack break. Nom 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 nom. And what I'll do is I'll play. Let's play this. Let's play. This is music from the. And I'll leave this here too. So I'll be like, look what I did. This is from a game called Ender Lilies. Quietest of the Nights. So, I don't know, I don't imagine chewing is going to sound too appealing, so I might just mute myself for a little bit. As I eat. Oh no. I'm making a mess. No worries, I fixed it. It's beautiful music, though. That's one of the reasons why I picked up the game. Which is kind of crazy because out of all the games, it was like the most expensive one. I guess it did just come out. I'm launching Steam. Let me see. Oh, here we go. It is not big. I'm going to download it. My stream might skip. Let me see. Actually, I'm just gonna let this go and see if I start dropping frames. If I don't, I'll be very surprised. I do things have naturally throttled, though. Of course. We are done. I'm just gonna replay it. If you get any other... I'll just jump back to the Steins-Gate. How them frames looking? Got any more of them frames? Sorry if that was loud. I should have muted before I stuffed this aluminum wrapper into my face. I didn't even pick it up. Beep, boop, boop, bop. Beep, boop, boop, bop. There we go. I wanted to get it once. Okay. Alright. I think we're about good with snack break. Oh yeah. It's nice and peaceful music for you. What even is this stream? What even is this? Like, what? If anyone's here, can you give me like a tangible, like, what even is this? Like, because it's not like relaxing. And this is what I said earlier about being a paradox. It's like, I guess getting rid of snack break. It's loud. There's like a relaxing element, and then there's like this like completely not relaxing just element at all. Like it's I don't know, maybe it's funny, maybe that's what it is. Okay. The weight of 1,000 suns. Okay. We got Monsieur Brom here. I'm gonna look up a reference. Steins got Mr. Brom. He's the brownie man for, I guess I could play the games on stream, the visual novels. Ooh, these are all his original artwork. Alright, so this is a perfect reference. Okay. This is kind of like a green. Like maybe ever so slightly blue. Like a green baby blue. Very weird. Very weird color. And then, also going to need... Okay, so she... has like darker brown hair. Oh dear me, I think I found the exact image that this is from. I think I found the exact image this is from. Alright, well, no better reference then, right? than to use the exact image that this is from. Works for me. I guess this will be an easy one. I don't know if I would like... I almost like spent a whole bunch of money. I'm like, that just gets a bunch of coloring books. It's just like a creative, like... Obviously knowing what these characters are and what they look like, I have a predisposition to make them look a certain way because, you know, there's an answer, as opposed to using full divergent thinking and just being like, well, who is this random character before me? I don't know, I can make them look however I want. And then, if I so choose... Okay, I'm gonna look for that. Ooh, maybe this is where the fancy set comes into play. Maybe that's what we do. Okay, I'm gonna put these somewhere. Let's dig in. Maybe this will be a nice starter for our castle set. Or maybe we don't even use our castle set. Maybe what we do, instead of doing this, let's put this aside. Ooh. Ooh. At Minecraft. Ooh. Taking damage. Ooh. I play Minecraft on stream. I don't know. This stream is just whatever it is. I'm just going with the flow. We're just getting through the moment, passing the time. Can't do it forever though, so that's what I'm saying. The whole deeper purpose thing, hoping it'll come to me. Okay. So we've got a lot of colors here. 120, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yep. 12 and 10. So you got 100. We can just go one by one by one by one by one by one. Do I want to do two? Like, here, so I'm trying to think about it. So we got this book here, colored pencils. Colored pencils, colored pencils. Look at this. Look at these tones. Look at these shades. Look at these hues. Oh man, this is like a whole book. I should read this dang book. There's more to a surface than meets the eye. Maybe this is like... casing, soft touch, crayon. Look at this stuff. A travel wallet. There's a pencil wrap. Enjoy color more when you take care of them. Store your pencils in good quality case. Okay, is that just for being fancy, or is that like, you know... Well, something happened to them. Exposed to the air. Not all points are equal. Sharp, perfect for intricate detailing like hair or botanical features. Dull, it's great when you need to apply a lot of color blending. Or flat, for areas such as skies and skin. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get this into it. Let's take a look. Don't push too hard. Putting an end to broken leads. A few tips, because even when a lot of color blending, start gently and build up layers, especially with new sharpened lead. Freeze. Soft lead cores can be prone to breaking in the sharpener. Try popping your pencils in the freezer for 10 minutes. To harden it before sharpening. If you drop the pencil and the lead is fractured, pop your pencil in the sun or a warm oven for a few minutes to weld the breaks. Wow. Now we're just learning things. Eggshell. After drawing paint on hard surfaces, by trying a coat of varnish. I don't know if I'm talented enough. Or I shouldn't say talented enough, just practiced enough to do something like that. tertiary colors, color harmony. So here's like a blending guide, right? So it's like hues, shades, add black to shade. Red plus black equals maroon, or you could just do maroon, add white to tint. Pink tones, white and black, gray, mixed to a hue creates a tone. White and black, gray, mixed to a hue. One of these, white, black, white and black, gray, mixed to a tone. Hue creates a tone. Okay, well. Alright then. I don't fully get it. I mean, I get it. It's color, you know. Gray, black, it's gonna change the color, but... Tinting subdues the clash of complementary colors. The logic of art grading pure tints. Tints are achieved by layering up to a solid 100% saturation of the color. Beep, 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 beep. Meanings of color. We react instinctively to color. Here's like a nice little archetype thing. I used to study archetypes, and I was always, well, it was like part of my like 9th grade education. Things like colors and writing, numbers have archetypes. Colors have archetypes. Seasons have archetypes. If a season started in spring, I think that means it was going to be like a hero's journey. It started in, or like maybe it's a love story. It started in winter, it was going to be about death. It started in summer, it was something. Fall was about something, I don't know. Here we go. Red, this danger, energy, power, love, anger, and heat. Orange is sweetness, warmth, exuberance, fun, youth, and adventure, which is my favorite of colors. Yellow is warning, happiness, low quality, warmth, playfulness, and wisdom. Green is freshness, growth, nature, health, generosity, or envy. It can also be decay if you wanted to, I guess. That's what we'd also learn too. These actually match archetypes pretty well, some of these. Blue is cold, reliability, loyalty, calm, idealism, rigidity. Indigo. Surprised that's a distinction here. This honestly looks straight black on the page. It is just straight black. Selflessness, conformity, obedience, faithfulness, integrity, and depression. This should just say black. And violent is fantasy, intuition, individuality, invention, corruption, and arrogance. Make this wonderful color wheel. Take a piece of card and make it a color wheel. Look at that. Okay. See, this is the kind of light and shadow, putting on the pressure. So yeah, the varying pressure cause saturation or color, barely visible to heavy. Wax, don't let it bloom. Bloom is a cloudy film caused by the natural oxidation of the wax. As it's exposed to the air, it's easily removed by gentle wiping of soft tissue across the surface. I knew it! I knew there was some... Once you finish the work, spray it with a fixative to prevent further bloom. I knew something happened to it, but I was thinking more on the colored pencil itself. This is just about light and shadow. Not necessarily how to do it. Lab members. Okay. Alright. Putting your drawing into perspective. Oh, this is just straight up art lessons. You know, I wasn't great at art. I wasn't really into art when I was a kid. But I did earn an award, it's like a Golden Key Award when I was in high school. It was for I think it was for a Coca-Cola design, like a Coca-Cola can design. I like took the two things of like the two primary ingredients. I took like the cocaine, like cocaine, it's like coca leaf. And then whatever other plant, and I like blended them together into the drink. There's like a bottle, and then like it filled up the liquid with like a double helix, you know, like a deoxyribonucleic acid DNA ladder. Should just say like that flew down into like red and green into the bottle, and I don't know, supposedly it was good enough to make an award. I also had one entered in. It was me looking into a spoon. It was a sketch. It was just my reflection in a spoon. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't even care about this. Don't rush layering. Work in stages. Follow these simple steps, working in thin layers to create this beautiful image of an eye. Begin by outlining in black onto smooth paper. Using shades of blue and teal, apply subtle layers. Begin adding the black mascara lashes. Note the subtle coloring and reflection within the eye. Okay, this is just like draw a circle, complete the rest of the bird sort of deal. Complete drawing on the rest of the black and crimson. Okay, well, it's saying draw black outlines. So I kind of had the right idea. Look at these. So like green to yellow. Try opening this, layering light and shade. Blue to pink. Red to yellow. It's not like blue to pink. It looks just like pink to purple to me. That's obviously green to yellow. Layering on the color. I love all these, like, just the stuff they give you. So here's just control the density of the color by building up layers. A layered color chart is a great way of understanding how colors mix and practice the art of layering. Create a total and make a start for each color. Put down a layer. 144 colors. So it's like orange mixed with blue. Makes this brownish. Most of it just becomes muddy in the center. You know, it's like right around. It's like this is just mud. Except here. What is this? Blue and... oh. Blue and blue. So it's blue. But, oh, here's yellow to red. Down there in the bottom right. Look at that hot dog. Rubbing alcohol. Which blending medium do you... what the heck? How complicated? Look at this. Look at all this stuff. This is like this is pro level art. I'm nowhere near this. I'm coloring in a coloring book with like one solid color. Here is blending bud, a cotton bud, which is just a Q-tip, quality tip, a tortillon, paper blender, a spirit blender, colorless blenders, pencils with clear, hard wax core for working with small areas, color pencil blending with got a typo there. Always create a smoother image when used sparingly. Gently build up pale tones first. Continue adding density and then create texture with pencil blender using circular and stipple techniques. Jeebus, Creebus. This is like... yeah, so always draw the soft stuff first. Burnish, jeez. You know, look at this pro level stuff. Pro level. Do I have the willpower, the fortitude, the reflex save to get to pro level? I don't think so. I mean, not to count myself out. I mean, I'm not drawing that anytime soon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Here's a color and product guide. Is this already done? Did I... yeah. Looks like there's... wait a minute. This opens up, doesn't it? Amazingly good art. You see those people like make like insane art, like... oh yeah, I don't even need to freaking... wow. They even have like quad colors. This is like my super cloud belt world record. Oh my god, look at that. When I'm doing like quad grenade jumps. Burnt umber. Look at that. I'm gonna mix all those colors together. Except you have to use... So this is use this color and use fabric or paint? Paint on fabric? Holy Moses. Might be talking too loud. Let me make sure here. Just hearing some commotion. That's a lot of color. Look at this. Now, which one matches Mr. Braun? I would say 180 does, but the problem is this only goes up to 120. So, cobalt green light. Does this even match what we have? I mean, I think that matches dead on. Dead on. How about 48? 48 matches decently. That cobalt green light is like... It can't be any more closer. Actually, no, maybe it can. Wait, this is metallic pencils, acrylic tubes. I don't understand. Delphinium PT. Okay, maybe we do have to... Instead of Mr. Braun becoming colorful. Oh, Jeebus. Colored pencil tutorial. And, oh, jeez. Start by cuff. Just start with the boat. Color the rest of the boat. Start by carefully drawing the original as much detail as possible with a gray pencil. Introduce the light tones by the undercolor. Continue to build the colors. You could isolate the sails from the background and then add definition with a subtle choice of colors. Oh, this is stage 4 and this is stage 5. I thought this was just like a reference picture. This is colored pencil. Develop your master by adding depth. Now is the time for darker hues. Yeah, so just do a little subtle color and then make it a freaking masterpiece. How do you mean like a whole bot? Like, there's no way you can get it that perfect black. This can't be colored pencil. I'm like, no, it's colored pencil. The black. Maybe it's like photoshopped or something. Yeah. How does one even? Your brain has to be a walnut, but like a coconut walnut. Oh, I'm sad you can't hear me laugh. I'm a castle artist. Okay then. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just a dude with a castle set. That's it. Oh, okay, join the castle club today. Oh, yeah. Hey, you don't see my crap? No, I shouldn't be self-deprecating. It's a simple life. Okay. Oh, we got these greens and these blues. Should I just go through this whole thing? Should I just do all of these colors? Will that be... Oh yeah, there's a whole other set. Maybe I should just do them all. Do them all. They're in order. Here's number 1. I don't know how I want to pull this out. It's gonna have to... The ones in the back. So this is lemon yellow light. It says Naples yellow, lemon yellow light right here, okay? Maybe this is just what we're doing right now. I'm just gonna color this in. And, so I'm curious, like, so, soft touch, it says. I think maybe these are all soft touch. I want to start... I want to do like 4 quadrants. Like, because this isn't just like one color. You know what I mean? This is a color that can be manipulated. So I'm gonna do super dark on the far left. I'm gonna do super light on the far right, and I guess I'll just have like in-betweens. So here we go. Here's what this looks like. This is a very strange material as well to color pencil on, so to speak, but it's also kind of very nice. Very smooth. I don't want to push too hard. This is our bold and brash, not our belongs in the trash section. This is as deep as I can make it. Come closer, child. I've much to learn. Much to learn. I'm gonna have to... It's because we're so close, I'm gonna have to refocus it. Auto, come on, Auto. Don't be... That's pretty focused, I think. Right? I don't think I can get any more focused than that. 720p. Maybe... Looks good to me. But Auto messes it up. It wants to focus on the teeth. Focus. No, Auto is a bunch of baloney. That's good, right? This is as yellow as I can make this yellow. Okay. Most of these are gonna be yellowy. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this light, very light, light yellow. I mean, can you tell? I'm trying to push and, like, you know, make it actually appear, but you can't even tell. Can't even ding dong diddly tell. I guess maybe the middle, you know, we're gonna start going into like do like 4 sections. So you've got like light, a blend from lighter to deeper, and then dark. Yellow. Not very exciting. Let's go to somewhere else. Let's go to the... 'Cause these colors are all... I mean, look at these colors. These are all the colors. They're like so close together. I want to see something on the page. A pop. So we're gonna jump 1 over. We're going over here to number 31. This is whatever that is. Jaipur pink, which is purple. Why is this not Why is this the way that, did they just randomize? Am I not seeing a pattern here? Why is this the way that it is? Why? Maybe I'll realize when it's all in, you know? But are you seeing Jaipur? Alright, seeing titanium white's in the bottom right. It's number 72. Where's Jaipur? Ivory black, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31. 31. Culling, 31. There it is. You probably saw it. Someone saw it. Alright. Jaipur pink. Let's see how this looks, shall we? We're going with our... Whoa. Now that's Jaipur pink. As deep as she can go. Alright. Jaipur pink. Now we're going to do it nice and light in this section. There we go. Now you can actually tell I'm like doing it. So I probably could go lighter than that, but and then we're going to blend heavy. Yeah, that's even lighter. So I kind of messed it up, didn't I? Gosh dang it, Jaipur pink, what have you done? What have you done? And that's kind of like the lightest right there. Yeah, whatever. All we need is the general gist. This is gonna take quite a while, isn't it? I could probably do this over several hours of several streams. Let's just work on the colors today, shall we? Cherry pink. Delicious cherry pink. Let's see if this looks much different than the Jaipur pink. You know, it's very subtle, but I think it is a little different. Okay, now we're gonna go as light as we can. Just over here. My hands. Little bit darker. Little darker, 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 darker. There we go. It's a little bit more apropos. How ridiculous do I sound right now? Do I sound like a madman? Just a little. I guess it keeps it fun. Okay. We have the next pink, which is not pink. It's grenades. Light grenades. Grenadine light. Let's see how this one looks. I bet it's gonna look like the other ones, just a little different. Look at that. How'd I know? I'm just a genius, that's all. No need for applause. I said no need! Alright. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. Sometimes it just, just do get like that sometimes, though. Okay, this should be dark. And we lighten until basically it's white. Alrighty then, grenadine light is not white, but it is indeed light. It's a very peaceful color. It's like a blush. Now we've got Uber Pink. That's what it says. Uber Pink. It's just a typo on the... Okay, 34. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in here, I'm sure. Here's lavender light. Lavender. 34. I'm looking. We're looking. I'm looking so much, my eyeballs are gonna pop out of my head. It's probably right in front of, like, my finger's probably on it or something stupid. Where is it? I don't see a 34. 34! Oh, it's 24. I thought of something funnier than 24. Let me hear it. 25. There it is. What? I seriously overlooked it right there. Stupid brain and eyeballs. Guess where it is? Why is it here? Why is it 3 down from this one? I was just like, oh, nope, that's not it. Brain. It's just here. Uber Pink. 34. Okay. Uber. Maximum Pink. Nope. It's certainly pink. It's like some of these colors have just like a very different way that they like apply to the page, you know. Alright, I'm gonna go as light as possible. Make it a little darker. Darker. Okay. Alright, well that's Uber Pink. I think it lives up to the name. Okay, now we get to move on to whatever this is. I'm gonna say soft touch. Lavender light, and the next one is lavender. So where's lavender light? Probably somewhere dumb. Look at the top. Okay. Darkness. Yes. The light's lavender. Let it consume you. Wakateki Wokotao, Lavender Light. I am Hanzo. Man, Overwatch was such a good game back in the day. I know they were going to come out with a second one at some point, but Blizzard, man, they've fallen from grace. They really have. I blame Activision. Anytime a company starts getting too big for its own good, it just becomes an amorphous blob that can't get anywhere. Communication gets stifled and expectations start to, greed and pride and all these horrible things start to take place. And then the heart is ripped out. All for the conveniences of mankind. Well, there's Lavender Light. It's not the color we're looking for. I'm just kind of iterating through these. It's gonna take a long time. Here's Lavender. I guess we could move a couple steps forward. It depends if do I really want to go through all of this? When I could probably just do it along the way. So definitely Lavender Light and Lavender, very different. Obviously, Lavender Light being much lighter version. Okay. It's weird how your brain can kind of like step on the gas, so to speak, in such fine movements. I'm applying pressure over like a smooth gradient with extreme precision. It's kind of crazy how powerful, how our brains are tooled. Yeah, most of these are just more like lavender. This is Purple Lake Deep. So if I was to guess, if I was to take a stab here, take a look. You got these blues in the back, see, and you got these blues in the front, see, and looking side by side, they nearly look exactly the dang same, see. But I'm gonna look for one that looks like Mr. Braun's CRT shirt, so it's either gonna be this one or that one. You can't see it, but so here we go. Audition for Mr. Braun's CRT. Teal green light. 049. Where is 049? There it is. Teal green lights. Right here. We going deep. Whoa. That's deep. fighting off a feeling of like tired. I don't know if it's just my eyes staring way too much, which is you'd think like not staring at a screen so much. Although I do have like 3 screens all around me that are very bright. Maybe that's what's doing it. But I think the eye fatigue wouldn't bother you as much. Oh, don't go off. I'm so bad with that. Okay, I'm talking less and less here. It's kind of okay though, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, this is just kind of a whatever thing, so if you're here, you're here. You're just kind of with me in it. Looking at it, I don't know. I don't think it's our color. It's close, but not close enough. Alright. The question is, what direction do we move? Is it... It's almost like too dark. It's like too bold. So do I go more blue, or do I go more green? Because I could go more blue. Because the next one is freaking Fabio green or something like that. Phthalo green. A little bit of that phthalo green. Cobalt. Turquoise. Turquoise. Number 48. Some nice little pencils. Okay, right up here for some bizarre reason. Nobody knows why, they just got confused. I need a color palette thing right now. Yes, sir. I'll get it for you, sir, right away. I won't have time to organize the colors though, sir. Do it now. I need my color swatches. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Who is this character? I don't know. It's pretty good. I like that color. I don't think it's Mr. Braun's color. It's far too blue. Far too blue. I think we might have to dive into the back. The back. I notice I like do this bright, a little darker, and then I end up doing this lighter, and then I come back and start making it darker again. It's just my style. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It's kind of like old Greg. Hello, Greg. I can't do the quiet version of his voice. Okay. Well, that's cobalt turquoise. Actually, that's actually not too bad for his shirt. This one's more blue. This one's... Let's go to the back. Go to the back. Back's got some interesting colors. Look at these. More of those blues, those eccentric. Let's say maybe this one. This one looks nice. You got a darker hue and a bluer hue, and then there's one over here too that's like super similar, ever so slightly darker. So what is this? This is cobalt turquoise green, which is look where it lands. How about that? Maybe that's how they swatched them. Like, if you can swatch... Am I thinking of swatch of, like, airplane? No, swatch is... Squelch? Okay, what is it? Anyone who flies planes. What terminology? I can't think of it. Squawk. Squawk? Squawk code? I want to learn more about flying aircraft. Is your radio broadcast default broadcast? So it's like if you squawk. I think it's squawk. S-Q-A-W-K, squawk. So like... what is it? Okay. Squawk. No, that can't be squawk. S-Q-U-A-W-K. Yeah. Squawk codes. It's like 7700 is like emergency. Yeah, 777 or 77, you're going to heaven. 76, radio needs fixed. 75, we're being taken alive. So 76 is like a radio. I have it says right here. 7600. 7700 is emergency. 7600 is a radio communications failure. 7500 is unlawful interference, such as hijacking. 7000 are VFRs, or ICAO, visual flight rules. So it's for a transponder. It's a transponder code. But, because there are things like Digital Combat Simulator I would like to get into, but if I want to get into it, I'd like to get into it in VR, and I'd want a whole new rig for that, and just a lot of money, and lots of new tech. I haven't really checked out CES this year too much yet. I want to. Always fun and exciting things. CES being the Consumer Electronics Show, happens every year at the start of the year, around the 5th. So I think it's actually going on right now, but I think it was halted because of COVID. They cut it a day early. Don't blame them, that's probably the right decision. Or at least they only did the last days digitally. Which I feel bad for any companies that were planning to be there, because it's like, CES is kind of like places big breaks to get noticed, you know. But you can always see stuff about like androids and robotics and TV panels and CPUs and GPUs and all sorts of stuff if you're into it. Okay, I'm gonna blow this image out a little bit so I can get a better look. You can't get a better look, but I can get a better look. They're so close in color. But that cobalt turquoise green, I think it's the way to go. Permanent green. There's no getting away from this green. That's Shrek green right there. Okay. We can also take a look at this, which is teal green. 105, which is one below. One above. As above. Or as below. Whatever the quote is, I don't know. So above, as below. As above, so below. Something. So... I don't know, peanut butter crackers, something. You know what I'm talking about. This is, yes, tubes, the Nixie tubes, or whatever they're called. There's like you can get like a clock of them, which I think would be really cool. They're just, once again, things are expensive. So expensive. So cheap. So cheap. Oh, so expensive. That's basically how I live my life, shopping. Doing that. So cheap. Oh, so expensive. 90% of the time, it's, oh, so expensive. Stuff is expensive, yo. I was just thinking about that the other day. It's like, when I was younger, like if I went to a fast food restaurant, to like a Wendy's or something, I wouldn't spend more than like $1. No, not kidding. Like I'd get like a junior cheeseburger deluxe for $1.20 or $1.30 or something like that. And I remember I started working somewhere else, and then the price there was like $1.79, and I was like, geez, that's such a hike in price. Such a hike in price. And you know, now you struggle just to get a cheap burger for $2. Okay. Once again, taking a look at these. This teal green and this teal green light almost look identical to me. I mean, I guess I see the light versus the teal green. But, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Very close. Very close in color. We have Hair Verde. Deep. You can try this one. Like holding it up. Kind of looks like it. This is 104. I feel like I'm on the Home Shopping Network. This is 104 Terra Verde Creep. Creep. That's what I said. Terra Verde Deep. It's only 9 payments of $99.99. Buy it now. We'll throw in a emerald green and a burnt sienna. Free of charge. Just pay shipping and handling. My voice is becoming more and more nasally. What's going on? Jessica, what's happening to my face? I'm on the Home Shopping Network. We're just trying to sell our jewelry. I'm turning into a dice goblin. Shiny rock, go click, clack. Alright. 104. We are looking for... There it is. Terra Verde. Something. Terra Verde Deep. Right over here. Ooh. They weren't kidding when they said the word deep. Because if I had a word to describe it, deep would be pretty accurate. That's a bold. Well, it's not even bold. It's just deep. It's dark. It's dank, yo. Yeah. Breathing into the mic. Okay. Is it sad? I have to go to the bathroom again. I guess it has. No, it's been less than an hour. Well, it's been about an hour. I did drink some water, which I usually don't do in the manner that I've done. So, I guess it's been running through me. I'm also just experiencing a tad bit of either boredom or just fatigue. I kind of want to switch up and do something else. I don't know. I need to cook. I have to cook. This is not the color we're looking for in any sort of realm. It's taken us a while. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. How about that? Wait, no, that's not math. That's not math at all. We have 12 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 colors. There's one over here. Yeah, I guess I could just pull this up, couldn't I? There we go. That's similar to some of these look. We've done 10%. 10% in like an hour or something. Yeesh. Mr. Brown's never gonna get done. This is our new coloring book. I could just stick with the cobalt turquoise green. Yeah, then go for the teal green. For the shading. Or for the words, the letters. Looks like they're already shaded in quite a bit. Okay. Wow, I've been streaming for 3 hours now. Jeepers creepers. Well... I do have options. I'm zipping this up. Why am I zipping it? Like I'm done. I think that means I'm done. But, I'm going to have to decide. So the camera's at a weird angle as well. But, I'm going to have to make a decision if I want to continue to stream. Because if I do continue to stream, I'll stream something else, obviously. Coloring right now, I guess, is pushed past my fancy. Which, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. This is kind of something I contend with as well. Of, like, being fatigued with things. But sometimes it's like, it could be fun. It could be something that's fun. I just, like, start a game, play it for 5 minutes, and quit. That's the thing I want to get around. But recently I have been at this for 3 hours, which is not unreasonable to say. It's fatiguing. Which is just coloring, you know. But that seems to be right around the time I've stopped before is 3 hours. Oh my gosh, this guy cosplaying Mr. Braun. I guess I'll save this image of Monsieur Braun. Yeah. Wished and shared. But, it's one of those things, I don't know, streaming is one of those mediums where it's kind of like, just like, oh, look, I'm doing a presentation, I'm doing a entertaining thing, let's see. It's a ratchet motion where this turns. And then you can sharpen. So, that's cool. But, I don't know. I'm just doing it to kind of chill. I don't know if anyone stopped by and watched. It's one of those weird things. And I don't mean to add expectations or tie ropes to it, because that's not the point for this. You know. The point is to just get through the day, to relax, to chill, to take a break from the stress. But even though the stress is still there, none of it's gone away. It's just still... I just need a better way to manage it. This is kind of a distraction, you know, and this is kind of a tool, but talking about it also helps. I just need to train myself to think more positively. That is the goal. think more positively as we go on to the sad music. So before, this music would be sad and depressing for me. Being at work, where I was being depressed and stuff. But I'm not there anymore, which is good in some ways. Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to think of positive ways to twist and sharpen. Twist and sharp. I'm a gnome. As like I just do stupid stuff, like make fun of it. I have to think of positive things. Positive things. To ingrain it. I mean, there's like... Okay, I don't want to say there's nothing positive, right? What do we do? Take a step into my brain for a moment, shall you? It's a tad of a bit of a terrible time. I've got a funeral to attend that I don't even know I'm going to be able to make it to because I don't even know if I'm emotionally adequate to make it there, to get through it, due to anxiety, right? And there's a lot of things to worry about right now. A lot. I have my parents who are recovering still, particularly my father. My roommates out. Both of my roommates are reasonably exposed to COVID. I don't want to get sick. The pandemic, which has been one of my biggest fears since I was a child, is roaring in full force. But the bright side is Omicron is sort of a good sign, at least the pathology of the virus, because it means we could be out of the pandemic. Mutations have chosen a path that have led the virus to be more virulent, pathogenic. Hopefully I'm not misusing that term. It spreads easier, but it's not as deadly, which is what you want. I mean, it's expected. You want it to just go away, but that doesn't always happen. It can. I think it happened a long time ago with... I don't know if it was smallpox. There's some particular disease that were just like, oh, it's hitting everywhere, and all of a sudden it was gone. And it's like, as mysteriously as it appeared, it disappeared. So, those kind of things would be nice to have happen. But that's not the situation we're in. At the same time, I got my booster, I got my flu shot, I got through that, and reasonably healthy, and, I'm taking care of myself better than I used to, compared to years ago. Exercising, well fed. Sleeping isn't terrible. I'm here, I'm talking. It just feels weird as all, being here and talking and dealing with all this again. As I once did. Oh, look at the reflection. See that? Let's look at the table. There you go. This is like the shadow realm. My thoughts, because they're so deep. Subdued. These are the kind of stuff that I have to tap into. Like I said, I've hit bedrock before I was able to recognize things, but they become more and more and more and more elusive and deeper, and all the stuff that I've been dealing with throughout my life. I want to get past it. It's just very difficult. So I'm looking for solutions and ways, and it's just like a freaking Rubik's Cube that I don't know how to solve. I still don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I've technically done it, and I've even done it in 2.5 minutes. Realistically, I just memorized the steps on how to solve the cube. So, I can still solve it to this day, even with, like, some of the stuff I'm still technically, like, memorized, but it's more natural. I can't do it anymore. I don't know how to do, like, the last face. But yeah. I gotta figure out how to solve this damn problem. Which, why am I telling all this in stream? I don't know. Just talking into the void, I guess, as opposed to just sitting alone with it in the quiet. It gets it out a little bit. You know, it's not like it's not have anyone to really talk to about it in the dead of the night. Which is when I'm up and dealing with it. I don't know. I don't know is one of those, it's like one of my go-to words, or phrases, I should say. I never know. Which is just part of my thinking, the uncertainty, scientific aspect, you know. Very rarely will I ever say things with confidence of absolution. You can kind of see my fan right there, look at that. You can see me a little bit. Getting a weird kaleidoscope of my room. There's my desktop, Google Images, Mr. Braun. But, I don't know. I guess I'm hopeful. Maybe that's just the music talking. I think I tend to talk to the music theme a little bit. Color my speech towards the music, because I'm always, like, thinking thematically and being... Even when I was young, I kind of did that. My emotions would be colored in sort of like a theatrical presentation. Not to say that none of what I'm dealing with is real, and, you know, it's just a theatrical presentation because the music is melancholy. It's very real. When the music goes away, it's honestly far more prevalent than it ever is. But, yeah. It's just a sticky situation. But I guess if you're here, you're getting a little taste of that, a little bit of the flavor. What I think I probably should do, since I'm awake and I need to cook the beef, I should probably cook. It is 7:30 in the morning. Usually when I get tired, it's usually either an indicator of eye fatigue or I just haven't eaten. And I have eaten technically like at 3 in the morning. The time always goes by very fast. And so it's like, oh, it's been, 5 hours and all I've eaten was a granola bar. So, but, slice up an onion and stuff. Cook up me some cheeseburger macaroni, hamburger helper, just to keep it simple. Because, I always take the path of least resistance. Or the most optimal path. Requires the least amount of fuel if you want to go off of super cloud build. But my thinking does apply there as well. That kind of perfectionist OCD type of thinking applies to my waking life as well, so. Yeah. But it's also possible I can just start streaming again after I cook. But I should cook. I have to cook. I also bought an onion to chop up and dice up and put in there, which I don't like doing because it makes my eyes hurt and it's more effort. Another thing to clean, but it adds a little extra texture and flavor and nutrients to the dish. Look at that. That's cool. What is that shape? Like a compass shape, I forget. It has a specific name. That sort of quadrant diamond looking shape. This is my brain. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'm rambling. As I tend to when streams end. Alright, well, don't hold your breath. But I may be back. As in, I mean, I probably almost certainly will be back streaming again relatively soon. Within, like, I don't know. Who knows? A day, a week, a month. There is no schedule here. But, I just meant like an hour or two. After I eat, I might just be like, browse internet or something for a little bit. Let the food settle and then just lay down. Brush my teeth. Try to sleep. What's this? Uh-oh. Maybe I will be back. My roommate is not feeling so good. In fact, I would say to go to as far as to say is feeling super not good. That's not good. The stress continues. Well... This is always what happens. You know, it's like you take a step and then something else just lands right in front of you. I thought I'd be able to walk away and be like, you know, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna eat, and maybe I'll be through, you know, get through this day relatively okay, and even though tomorrow is like the funeral and stuff, I'll be able to do it. Now I might actually have a legitimate reason not to go. If my roommate's not feeling good, then I am not going to risk exposing anyone. I have a moral obligation and responsibility to protect other people. Quarantine should be taken seriously. Not to say that, you know, I've been exposed yet, but he's here in the house and not feeling good enough to stay home, which is extraordinarily rare for him. So I think that's enough cause for concern. But his symptoms are very strange. Not what I would expect from Omicron. Nor Delta. Yeah. Well, oh jeez. I forgot I still have all these colored pencils just chilling. What a rough start to the year. I mean, it was kind of a rough end of the year, so nothing reasonably changes, you know. They're just numbers on a calendar, so humans like to categorize and put things behind them as sort of a marker, which, you know, compartmentalizing stuff in the brain can be very helpful, it can be very harmful. But I've always looked at things as just a solid string of time and sort of meaningless from day to day, which is something I don't know if I want to break out of. It's been hurting me, kind of in the dark. The goal is just to stay strong, to get through this. Anyway, I physically freaking can. Same thing with the pandemic. It's going to be a hard week, hard month for cases. And, yeah. Everyone's just going to have to, we have to get through this, just like we did. Well, last year and the year before. Jeez, it's really been 2 years. 2 years. Yeah. I just realized it's just a solid piece of wood here. Looking at the cases. Yeah. They've sort of plateaued. Or at least where I am. But plateau is still high. Looks like it's the same, well, I don't know. I love doing research, but it's also a very double-edged sword for me because I think too much about it. I probably should put something else up here. Let me do. Ooh, I didn't realize this is already perfect because I have no music. Man, what a strange time to live in. Just to get through. I hope whoever you are watching, whatever you're going through, man, I hope you are doing well and you can get through it. And that hopefully if, you're here, you're hearing these words, I hope they can at least have been somewhat comforting. Man. music. Well, maybe I will continue streaming. I'm still gonna eat. I'm gonna try to avoid. Just gonna use the bathroom. I think my roommate threw up. So I'm gonna use the downstairs bathroom again because I cannot stand vomit. It's one of my least favorite things to do and to just be reminded of. I know some people have like horrible, like knee-jerk reactions to it to the point of they can't even hear the word without freaking out. I don't think I'm at that stage, but I still do not like it at all. So yeah. What I might do is if I'm awake or if I'm anxious and I'm not going to be able to sleep, I might just either continue to stream or I guess I might just try to go to bed. Yeah, if I'm awake, I might just continue to stream, just play something to stream, try to relax, take my mind off of things. But I still need to cook, I still need to eat, still need to do things, so... so I want to make sure my roommate's okay. I really care about him. It's just... wow. I have no words. My hope is just like, you know, it's weird because time has been going by very quickly and very slowly at the same time. Like a month ago, things did not feel like a month ago felt like an eternity ago. Like, at least the events, like I went to a thing, a month ago. But that thing that I went to just like feels like it was ages ago, but it was just a month ago, if that makes sense. So what I'm hoping is just like February comes, March comes, and it's just like, you know, that wasn't so bad. Got through it. And looking back on it, it's just like, you know, I mean, just like last year was the, it was the anniversary of January 6th. Jeez. That was a year ago. That feels like a lifetime ago. Or was that 2020? No, that was just last year. That was last year. Man. That was last year. It feels like it was 2 years ago. Which I guess is kind of a good thing. Because it feels like feels like no time is passing and a lot of time has passed. Very bizarre. I think everyone's kind of thrown for a loop. Also, it doesn't help that my sleep schedule sucks ass right now. Pardon my French. I just wanted that, you know, sentence enhancer. Man, what a strange world to live in. Or a strange time, I should say. Things will pass. It's a bit better. It's just now. It's just... good grief. What a mess. What a mess everything is. Alrighty, we got back home, which is the name of this track. I guess this has been a little quiet, but it's alright. Alright. I think part of me is like trying to avoid exposure. To be like, don't get sick, don't go to your roommate, don't go outside, don't leave your room, don't do anything. I have to. Oh man. Hey. I know I'm just kind of sitting in silence here, and we just got the music playing, but I'm just kind of like sitting here. I'm gonna text like my roommates back. If you could hear, I'm sighing a whole bunch. It's just, it's not being picked up. Jeez. Alright, well. Yikes. Okay. I have to go. I mean, I don't have to go. I can do whatever the hell I want. There are no damn rules. I can do whatever the hell I want. I could... Well, I mean, there are some rules. Twitch has rules. I mean, I could break those rules. At least once. But, you know. I gotta continue to move on. I just kind of want to be stagnant like a deer in the headlights, be stationary, don't do anything, avoid. This is the type of anxious thoughts that I have, and I don't want it to break down and consume me and mold itself into some sort of an anxiety or panic attack. Because I'm always... One thing I have been struggling with is feeling like I'm on the verge of having a freaking breakdown. Like I said, sometimes I just want to cry, but I can't... It seems I can't let myself do it for more than like 5 minutes. Or like 5 seconds, 5 seconds at a time, where I just feel like that feeling is there and then it goes away. It's just very bizarre. I'm all clammed up with emotions. Well, it is getting morning, I guess I do have. So, if I need to talk, I can either talk on here, possibly message my friend back and forth, or who knows. More distractions and more passing of the time. Okay. Right. Wish me luck. Maybe back, maybe not. Who knows? If I'm back, we're doing something. We're doing something different. I might be playing Ender Lilies. I might be playing Baba Azee. We might jump all over the damn place. I don't know. I might be making a sub in Barotrauma and then coloring and then doing an IRL stream of me doing backflips. I don't know. Who knows? Anything can happen. It's a mystery. So, yeah, you can stick around for that if you want. Otherwise, oh boy, I'll catch you later. Wish me luck. I wish you luck. Bye. Bye.